I would like to thank Coca 2005 for sending me this story, and this story pissed me off in a couple of ways. But let me just get into it. This woman's name right here is Brittany Sheetz, and she has been charged with rape. And it's not one of those stories where she's a teacher and she had a sexual contact with a child. She actually performed a pretty rough style rape on teenager with the help of another man. So basically what happened is this woman, this individual who allegedly is 24, I say allegedly because she does not look 24, raped this boy, and the man ended up holding him down so she could commit the act of rape on him. I'm going to go ahead and read this article, and it's coming out of Buffalo Mills, Pennsylvania. It says a man and woman are facing charges after police say the woman raped a boy while the man held him down. Police say the victim contacted police and told them he had been raped by 24-year-old Brittany Sheetz of Buffalo Mills back in December at a residence in Milligan's Cove Road. Police say the victim told him that Sheetz had given him alcohol and then sexually assaulted him while 36-year-old Derek Edwards held him down in the bedroom. According to police, the victim said that two other people had walked in the room and witnessed Sheetz on top of the boy. Police say the victim left with the two witnesses, but never told them what happened. When police asked the boy why he didn't come forward, that part right there pissed me off the most. But let me continue. Police say Sheetz denied the allegations when questioned, saying that the victim and witnesses were being paid to make the story up by a man she had a prior with. Online court documents, Sheetz and Edwards are being held in the Bedford County Prison after being unable to post bail. Now here you have a woman and a man who held down this boy so he could get raped by this woman. He came forward, and he probably didn't come forward as soon as he could, because maybe out of fear of embarrassment, and then it said that he told somebody but they didn't believe him. This is exactly why a lot of males, no matter what the age, do not come forward when sexual assault happens to them, because of fear of embarrassment or fear of not being believed. Because if it was the other way around and she was the one that was being raped and she came forward, they would have instantly believed her. This is, like I said, this is exactly why a lot of boys, I'll say boys, I'll use boys in this example because he is a minor, don't say anything. And stuff like this happens more often than people care to believe. And this is the main reason why they do it, because they're afraid someone's going to look at them a certain way, like, oh, you are weak, you're a wimp, how did you allow yourself to get in that position? You know, the same stuff that if we was to ask a woman that same question, we would be fucked up if we did. This is one messed up individual. The guy that was with her is just as messed up, because basically he condoned it. He held the boy down so she could actually commit the act of rape. And they said two people walked in, and the other two people that walked in, the two witnesses, they need to be dealt with too, because they didn't do nothing either. The boy was practically by himself. And whoever he told and they didn't believe him either, they need to be dealt with too. Like, that's some messed up stuff when you think about it. He's going to be psychologically damaged for a while. It doesn't surprise me that it also came out of PA, and I've never heard of a Buffalo Mills, PA. It must be one of them small white towns, because like anything outside of Philly or maybe Pittsburgh, I'm not too familiar with as far as PA goes, to be honest. Because Philly, I know people have family there. Pittsburgh, I have family there. Those are only two places of PA that I'm familiar with. But they should throw the book at this chick. And another thing, Me Too would never ever help this boy, because he's not a woman, he's not a girl. He would not get any type of help, and that's probably another reason why he didn't come forward sooner, because he knew he would get no type of assistance. It's definitely a double standard when sexual assault hits a boy rather than when it hits a girl. They're always going to believe the girl over the boy because of the stats. I will give him this though. He came forward with this information publicly a lot faster than a lot of the Me Too heifers did. He came forward after, what was it, December, January, it's now February, about 2.5 months. We're talking about some women that don't come forward after maybe 2.5+ decades. with this kind of information when statute of limitations should have worn off. But like I said, the messed up part about it is that he's not going to get the type of assistance he should, as if he opposed to if he was a female. That's the whole messed up part about the entire situation, in my opinion. Yes, the act of him actually being raped by this woman and being held down by the guy is fucked up as well. That's very fucked up. But the more vicious part about it is no one wanted to believe him. And I can't really put like anything else in the words. Like, it's stuff like this that makes me feel for the young, the young boys of the world who have to go through this type of stuff. It makes me think of the movie Antoine Fisher. It makes me think of Devontae Hart and his siblings, especially Devontae Hart, when I saw some of those videos and how those two dykes who had him dressed like that and parading him around like he was some kind of a character. It was just a lot. You can't tell me they didn't molest that boy or his siblings. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next one.